Hola, hoy continuamos en capítulo 6. Ayer aprendimos la diferencia entre los verbos ser y estar. Hay diferencias en cómo usamos estos dos verbos que significa to be. So, we learned that, we went over that, and I hope you did some practice on that on your own. And also, there is that homework assignment for it as well. If you need extra clarification on that, please email me or text me and let me know. I want to make sure, I want to set you up for success, so I want to help you understand as needed. Hoy estamos en página 182 a 189. Hoy vamos a aprender las comparaciones, like comparisons. Vamos a leer la gramática en acción Buenos Aires y San José. Buenos Aires es más grande que San José. Tiene más edificios altos que San José. Generalmente en Buenos Aires no hace tanto calor como en San José, pero en San José es menos antigua que Buenos Aires. No tiene tantos habitantes como Buenos Aires. Sin embargo, los costarricenses son tan simpáticos como los argentinos. So you'll see that we are comparing Buenos Aires y San Jose. So in English, comparisons are formed in a variety of ways. We have equal comparisons that are expressed with the word as. We have unequal comparisons that are expressed with adverbs, more or less, or by adding an ER to the end of the adjective. As cold as many as, more intelligent, less important, taller, smarter, and so on. So a comparative is a form of or structure with nouns, adjectives, and adverbs that's used to compare nouns, qualities, or actions, just to make sure we know exactly what we're talking about. En página 183 hay los comparativos. Para la desigualdad tenemos más que, menos que o menos que. La igualdad, tan como, tanto, tanta, tantos, tantas, como, tanto como. La desigualdad, comparing adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. Para describir, more or less plus an adjective than. So we have más or menos plus the adjective plus que. This is Juan es más alto que Elena. So Juan is taller than Elena. Elena es menos alta que Juan. Elena is shorter than Juan. Para describir cómo se hace una acción, more or less plus the adverb plus than, or the adverb plus the ER. We have más or menos plus the adverb plus que. Juan corre más rápido que Elena. So Juan runs faster than Elena. Elena corre menos rápido que Juan. So Elena runs slower than Juan. While the repetition of the verb is optional in English, the second verb is never repeated in Spanish. Para expresar la frecuencia o intensidad de una acción, tenemos the verb. In English, we would use the verb and then more or less than. So in Spanish, we have the verb and then we have más or menos que. Juan corre más que Elena. So Juan runs more than Elena. Elena corre menos que Juan. Elena runs less than Juan. Para comparing nouns, Para comparar la cantidad. So here we have more or less plus the noun plus than. So that would be más o menos plus the noun plus que. Rigoberto tiene más coches que Carmen, or Carmen tiene menos coches que Rigoberto. So we have Rigoberto has more cars than Carmen, and Carmen has fewer cars than Rigoberto. For more or less than and a number, para expresar una cantidad. So this is more or less than plus a number plus a noun. Más o menos plus the number plus the noun. Juan tiene más de dos lápices. Juan has more than 2 pencils. Elena tiene menos de dos lápices. Elena has less than 2 pencils. Continuamos en página 184. La igualdad. We're going to go through this a little more quickly than we did the last page. So this is comparing adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So para describir, we have in English as plus the adjective and then as. So this is tan, adjective, como. Patricia es tan alta como Ernesto. También es tan delgada como él. So Patricia is as tall as Ernesto. She's also as thin as he is. Para describir cómo se hace una acción, es as plus the adverb and as we say in English. Since we have tan, adverb, como. Patricia juega al tenis tan bien como Juan. También juega tan agresivamente como él. So Patricia plays tennis as well as Juan does. She also, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. She also plays as aggressively as he does. And then we have para expresar la frecuencia o intensidad de una acción. The verb plus as much as. Patricia juega al tenis tanto como Juan. También gana tanto como él. So she plays tennis as much as he does. She also wins as much as he does. This is for comparing nouns, the second part. Para comparar la cantidad. So like all adjectives, tanto must agree in gender and number with the noun it modifies. Tanto dinero, tanta prisa, tantos abrigos, tantas hermanas. So we have tanto, or the form of it, that is correct, plus the noun plus como. Ernesto tiene tantos trofeos como Patricia. También tiene tantas raquetas de tenis como ella. Ernesto has as many trophies as Patricia. He also has as many tennis rackets as she does. And then we have Patricia y Ernesto tienen tantas hermanas como hermanos. So Patricia and Ernesto have as many sisters as they have brothers. So that is forming comparisons. There are some irregular forms. In página 185, to express good, better, best, we have buenos, or bueno, buena, buenos, buenas, tu mejor, mejores. So this is good and better. For bien, we have bien to mejor. So this is good and better, or well and better. For bad and worse, we have malo or its various forms, and then it goes to peor or peores. The same with the adjective mal, badly to worse, mal to peor. Old to older is viejo or the correct form, to mayor or mayores. Young to younger is joven or jóvenes to menor or menores. So those are the irregular comparisons. And there's bueno and malo and viejo all have the different forms because they end in a vowel and they need to agree in gender and number with the noun they modify. So those are comparisons. You can go back through and look over that. You have the comparison summary right there. That doesn't really do me much good, to be honest. You might see it better than I do. That reminds me of math word problems, and I do not like math word problems. Math is not my strong suit. That's why I teach Spanish. So you can do a lot of practice with this. There's practice on 185 and 186 and 187. So there's a lot of practice. En página 188, un poco de todo, que cubre todo que aprendimos en este capítulo. Haga ejercicio B, lengua y cultura, 2 hemisferios para tarea. So you've done this before in the other chapters. You go through and fill in the blank, or fill in the paragraph with the word in parentheses, adding and changing forms as needed, as suggested by the context. You don't have to do the comprensión, just the paragraph part. So that is all for today.